Corn dog. Let's be real, everybody loves them. Whether you had them as a child or as an adult, we all can agree on one thing. This is delicious and real good comfort food. And in its most basic format, it's super easy to make. I mean, all you really have to do is get the hot dog, dunk it in batter, and deep fry it in some oil until it's golden brown. That is how you make a delicious corn dog. But one of the things that separate a good one from a bad one is the batter. Having a really good solid one is a must. And here's the recipe for mine. Into the bowl I throw in all-purpose flour, followed by cornmeal, then baking soda, a little bit of salt, and a pinch of baking powder. Mix everything well and combine these ingredients together. And don't worry, exact amounts always in the description down below. Now for the wet ingredients. I start with a good amount of milk, followed by a whole egg. Then I like to add Manuka honey. Oh yes. You want to throw in a full tablespoon and mix all of the wet ingredients together. Because now all there's left to do is to combine them. Using a whisk, mix until it's all fully combined. In the end, you should be left with a batter just like this. As you can see, it is quite thick. You don't want it runny, trust me. If not, it's just gonna completely fall off the hot dog or anything else you might be using. Now that is how easy it is to make this batter. And if you want to go with the most simplest version, you just gotta use a hot dog. But that's not what we're using today. These are the true star of today's show, Florida lobster tails. Unlike the main lobsters, these tails are actually larger. However, they don't have any claws. So usually whenever you catch them, you only use the tail. Now one of the things that we're going to be doing is removing it from the shell. That can be a little tricky, and let me show you how I like to do it. Using scissors, the first thing I like to do is to remove the flappers. This just makes things a lot easier. Once that's done, using the scissor, I just clamped every single edge. Now this can be a little bit challenging, but just go nice and slow and make sure that you do not cut yourself. I'm doing this for the camera, but I highly recommend not holding the lobster on your hand like this. Just place it on your cutting board and go to town. To remove the tail from the shell, you gotta use a spoon. At the same time, do not underestimate. It can be quite challenging, but if you go nice and slow, check it out. It comes out completely whole. You see this membrane that I'm removing right now? It is quite chewy, but most people, including restaurants, just leave it. But hey, when we're doing it at home, we want to take it to the next step. So removing it is definitely best. Because once I was done, take a look. 4 perfect lobster tails completely deshelled. As the next step is the easiest one of them all, and that is to get them seasoned. For that, I only used salt and black pepper. At the same time, we all know that poaching lobster in butter is amazing. So I decided to go ahead and do the same. And that's by adding a good amount of butter right on top. Because now the only thing left to do is to throw them in the bag. And to make sure that it's not going to stick to the bag, I like to lightly coat it with a little bit of olive oil. Then throw in all of the lobsters. Now there's left to do is to vacuum seal them, and they are now ready for the water bath. That's perfect because it allows me time to go ahead and show you how to make the aioli sauce. And this one is super delicious. To make it, it's super easy, and here's how. I start off with a little bit of shallots, followed by mayo. Then I added garlic paste, a good amount of lemon zest, and of course lemon juice. Then you want to blend everything together because your aioli sauce is done. That is how easy it is to make this thing. And I'll tell you one thing, it's delicious. You can always garnish with a little bit of parsley, but that is truly unnecessary because this is amazing. And it's perfect to go along with our lobster tails. Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to cook them. For that, I'm going to be cooking them at 140 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. That will cook them to perfection. I can guarantee you.
That aioli sauce is phenomenal. I'm telling you right now, it is a requirement if you're doing the corn dog. It is very good. It tastes amazing. A little hint of garlic, but at the same time, the sweetness and savory from the actual lemon. It's a keeper, everybody. Remember, I cooked the lobster at 140 degrees Fahrenheit for a total of 1 hour. That is plenty of time to cook it all the way through. At the same time, the only thing left to do is take it out and get the corn dog ready. We are hungry, the lobsters are ready, and it's time to take it out. Let's do it. One of the things I'm really worried about is dumping the lobster inside of the corn dog batter, and that's because it is literally falling apart on me, everybody. It is extremely tender. So if you're gonna do this and you wanna stick with the stick, just be extremely cautious because it might fall off how tender it is. I recommend you putting it on the freezer to firm up, or even on the refrigerator so that it can stiffen up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a little bit too soft. But at the same time, I don't have time for that. I'm hungry, I want to try this. Because I know what you're thinking. I know it doesn't look that good right now. But watch this. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful corn dog today, Mama.
Corn dog.
You like corn dog?
I like corn dog. These are looking very fancy, and those are looking kind of sketchy.
That's because here we have the original, and here we have the Google style. All right?
Google style.
Yeah, Mama has no idea what it is yet, everybody.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, it is a very mystery meat. Let's just call it, Mama. You ready for it? Mama loves mystery meat, everybody. Every time we have mystery meat, Mama is a huge fan.
Oh yeah, love it. Can't wait for it.
So this one here, are you ready to try it? This is my batter, and also something I know you'd really like this.
Oh, aioli.
Yes, I know. Go ahead, go for it, Mama, so you can tell me how it tastes. Right. This one here, you guys already know, everybody, the traditional version. Man. The sauce and the batter, that's what it's all about. The sauce and the batter. You ready for it?
Let's go.
All right, the original. Cheers, everybody.
Guys.
Huh?
There you go.
That's a nice. That was a fail, Mama.
Wow, that was a bad clap. Come on.
It's sweet, but not too sweet.
Not too sweet.
You know what I mean? And you know what I like to do, Mama?
Extra.
Yeah, for sure. This sauce is incredible. This is one of those that you can dunk in, everybody. I'm telling you right now.
I really like the batter. It's sweet, but it's not like overly sweet.
Right.
And it's not like as hard as those that you buy from the store. You know, because they're frozen forever and they're made to last, not to taste so great.
Mama, that's a good point.
So this one is nice and soft and sweet, but then with the aioli sauce, it gets a little salty on top of it.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
highly recommend. Yeah, Mama? Are you ready for mystery meat, Mama?
No.
Are you excited for the mystery meat? It's one of your favorite things to do whenever we go fishing, Mama. What's your favorite things to do when you go fishing?
I like to go lobstering.
Lobster, there you go. That's lobster, Mama.
No way.
Yeah, it's mystery meat, but a good one. Hey, by the way, it's not mystery meat. I'm just joking around. By the way, guys, this guy here, professional diver, can go down all the way down to 80 feet with no breath at all. One breath. And come back down. Isn't it true, Mama?
Not anymore.
Before you could do it, maybe you could go like 10 feet now, Mama?
Maybe 6, 8 feet.
At least we're honest, right, Mama?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
yeah, we float a little bit more than before, right, Mama?
Yeah.
All right, enough talking. Let's try this one, yeah? Lobster corn dog, Mama. Here you go for you. Oh. Before trying it, I'll just say this right now, everybody. It is extremely tender. Whenever I dipped it for the cornbread coating, you know, you gotta be really careful because it's just so soft and tender that it falls apart on you. So make sure you either, number one, freeze it before, or if you're gonna do it, just be extremely careful so it doesn't come off the stick, all right, everybody? That's a big deal. Anyway, are you ready, Mama? Right. I'm excited to try it. All right, cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, that's a fancy corn dog. That's how I feel.
There's a lot of flavors over here.
Savory, sweet, the lobster taste really comes through.
And it's so different. The lobster flavor is not very strong flavor, but it's there and it's completely different from the hot dog. The hot dog is very strong.
Yeah.
The lobster is very subtle, but it goes so well with the aioli sauce. And then you have a little extra hint of sweetness on top of it. With the batter, this is the way to go.
An overall amazing experience for your guests, everybody. Wow. And one lobster equals 2 corn dogs, all right? As you guys know, I did 4 lobsters, so we had 8 corn dogs, but the family took the rest, all right? That's what happens. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, highly recommend because I post all of the stories as this is happening. You get to participate and give an opinion on what it should be done, what should be done better, and so forth. This aioli sauce was actually recommended by Instagram. I asked them, should I put garlic or no garlic? Everyone said put garlic, so we went ahead and added garlic. Garlic is a good call. Oh yeah. It is amazing, highly recommend. Anyway guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.